In the blue corner, standing 6'2", 175 pounds, the setup guru, Edgar Orgasm. In the pink corner,
Why pink? Because it's my channel. Shut up.
standing 3'2", 190 pounds, the mama's boy, Arya Pisashakfar. Who will build the best gaming PC? Let's find out.
Are you stuck in bronze because your aim is bad? Well, that might not be a skill issue. You're probably just using the wrong gear.
Well, luckily GameSir is here to help you climb out of bronze with our brand new G7 Pro 8K wireless controller. In collaboration with AIM Labs, they've designed this officially licensed masterpiece to give you the best experience for your favorite games. Coming from a keyboard and mouse user, I was shocked at how responsive this controller is. It's equipped with high durable TMR sticks, and with the 8K polling rate, it registers any input near instantly. The grippy texture feels good in your hands even after a long gaming session. The software is also super user-friendly and lets you customize literally everything you want, from sensitivity to dead zones and even macros. And lastly, with the tri-mode connectivity, you can switch between wired to wireless anytime you want. At an incredibly competitive price tag of only $89.99, I think it's safe to say that this is a no-brainer if you're in the market for a premium competitive wireless controller. See for yourself by clicking my link down below. So here's the plan. Both Arya and I will get $1,500 to shop for parts to build the best gaming PC. The winner will be determined on who has the most points based on several categories: budget, aesthetics, performance, thermals, and price to performance. The person with the most votes at the end of the challenge wins. Okay, so we have a $1,500 target budget, and here's how we're gonna do things. Okay, I'll be the bigger man, and I'll give you the option of picking your parts first. And we'll do tag team. You pick your parts, then I'll pick my parts. But there's one big catch. What would that be?
I can't copy what you pick.
Okay.
But I do get one free token. I can use that token to copy any parts that you pick.
That sounds fair.
This is gonna be a challenge because obviously he's gonna pick all the best parts for the price range. So it's gonna be very difficult for me to pick the stuff that I want. So with that said, let's start with the CPU. What are you going with?
I'm actually gonna go for a bundle.
How did I guess? How did I guess? Let me guess. Let me guess what bundle you're gonna go with. 7600X 3D.
How did you know?
I might as well just end the video here because he literally picked the best bundle for that price range. I was gonna go with that same freaking bundle too.
Now you know what's gonna hurt even more for you?
There's more?
There's more.
Rip the band-aid off.
There's an Excite 70 board available with that bundle.
Like an upgrade?
A little upgrade for 30 bucks more.
This is not gonna end well for me. It's fine.
Hey,
okay.
It was your decision. You wanted to do
That's
it.
true, that's true. I mean, if I went first, I would have slaughtered you. So at least this is more of a challenge for me to see if I can beat you by going first. And that's a major advantage into this challenge. So what's in the bundle exactly?
A 7600X 3D, obviously. 16 gigabytes of RAM and X870 board. I believe it's a gigabyte board.
Gigabyte board? All that for how much?
$379, I believe.
Wow. So $380.
Yep.
So it's gonna be tough to beat, but let's see what I can do. Let's go get your bundle.
All right, so.
Hold on, let me take my time.
All right, well, here's the board.
That's the upgrade?
That's the upgrade. Obviously, I go to V650 board and be fine, but for 30 bucks more, might as well take the better board. You get a bit more features. You get a Gen 5 SSD slot, 2 Gen 4 SSD slots, and a Gen 5 PCIe lane. So, might as well take the extra features. Plus, I think we have more USB ports as well, so.
Okay, close the door, close the door.
All right, now as far as RAM goes, I'm gonna stick with the 16 gigabytes that comes with a bundle, just to make sure I'm under the budget and safe. But I can always come back and upgrade later down the line if I wanted to. All I need is an extra 16 gigabyte stick, so.
So you're taking the safe route?
I'm taking the safe route for now.
Okay. Okay, well, since you took my bundle, and I'm going up against an X3D processor, there's only one thing that can beat an X3D processor. Another X3D processor. So my options here are limited. I can either make the upgrade to a 7800X 3D bundle, which will put me way above the budget. I might have to go like a really slow GPU with that just to stay under $1,500. Or I go one tier under the 7600X3D, which is the 7500X3D that I've used, I believe, in the last Micro Center video.
Yeah, we used it last
I feel like that's really my only lifeline here to even come close to your performance. My hands are tied on this one. I'm gonna have to go with that bundle. Luckily, it does come with a MSI B850 motherboard, really nice connectivity, built-in Wi-Fi, a bunch of M.2 slots, and it comes with a single stick of DDR5 memory to match yours.
Okay.
So I feel like we'll be somewhat of an even playing field with that bundle. But the biggest thing here, it's cheaper than your bundle. So I can use that savings towards other parts.
Okay.
Let's see what happens. So here's what comes with my bundle, Ario. Of course, we got our processor, the Ryzen 5 7500X3D, which is about 5 to 10% slower, I want to say, compared to your processor. It's already pre-installed on the MSI B850 motherboard, and surprisingly, this board has a lot of features. Like, we got a ton of PCI lanes, built-in Wi-Fi, and 3 M.2 slots. We got 2 in the front and 1 in the back, which I was surprised with.
Gen 5 or Gen 4?
Top one is Gen 5. We even got onboard USB-C. So, I mean, in terms of like the features, this motherboard has it all. So the bundle also comes with a single 16 gigabyte stick, and very similar situation to yours. I want to play it safe and make sure that I'm under the $1,500 budget, because if we go over, we lose a point. And I can always come back and add a 16 gig kit if needed. So let me go pick up my stick. Let's go. Remember a few episodes ago when I said, wouldn't it be cool if one day I walk into a Micro Center and I see one of my mouse pads hanging from here? One day. One day. I want to show you guys something.
They're here, aren't they?
I can't believe it. Yo, both of my 2 most sold designs are here at Micro Center, you guys. We got our number 2 seller, Liquid Black. My heart's pounding so fast right now. And our number 1 seller, the AR-15 in black. Right here at Micro Center, you guys. Oh, that's sick. That's a sick design. My pads are sold at Micro Center. Arya?
How do you feel right now?
I'm in cloud 9, dude. I'm in cloud 9. Mom, if you're watching, I made it. The best part about my pads being sold at Micro Center is that there is no shipping cost associated, and you don't have to wait the 2 weeks for it to be shipped out from the UK. So you save that money, you can put it towards other parts of your PC. So if you guys live near a Micro Center, you want to pick up a badass pad, you literally walk in, come to the mouse pad section, and pick up a pad, and you save $15. I think that's how much we charge for shipping.
Roughly,
So, yeah.
from what I remember.
That is awesome. Obviously, we only have 2 designs right now, but if all goes well, we're gonna add more designs to the store. So maybe like 2 or 3 more designs in the future.
Hey, maybe in the comment section, leave down what pads you guys want to see in the Micro Center.
That is true. Let me know what pads, what pad design you guys want to see stocked up at Micro Center.
Now, here's a better question. Is it just in our Micro Center, or is it in all the Micro Centers?
All the Micro Centers. It doesn't have to be the one in Tustin. It could be literally any Micro Center near you in the United States. Well, Micro Center only exists in the United States, but go to a local Micro Center, yeah, and check it out.
So I'm going to take a bit of a risk here. I'm going to go with a 1 terabyte Gen 4 drive instead of a Gen 3 drive.
Is that your final verdict?
That's going to be my final verdict. I'm going to take the risk.
Okay. Let's hope it pays off.
Let's see.
Okay, now when it comes to storage, unfortunately, this is where I'm gonna have to use my token. I'm gonna have to copy you because there are no other options. I can't go Gen 3. I'm gonna lose out on performance, and it's only like $10 difference.
Can I deny you that option?
No, you cannot deny me, god damn it. Who do you think you are? Who do you think you are? This guy, not only does he go first, but he wants to deny me my coin. The audacity this man has.
I'm just the guy holding the camera, man.
So yeah, unfortunately, I'm gonna have to go with the same Inland Q1 450 1 terabyte Gen 4 SSD that Arya has. Okay, what are we thinking for the graphics card? I feel like this is gonna be the most important component that's gonna be the determining factor on who wins this. And before you even say anything, I can see it in your smug face. You're going with the 9070 XT, aren't you?
No, no, I'm not.
Okay.
I'm going with the ASRock Challenger 9070 XT to be exact.
I could read you like a book, Arya. I swear, you literally went with like the best components for that price range. In fact, we did that same exact build, I think a few Micro Center videos ago, with the $1,500 budget. We picked the same exact parts.
Actually,
this guy has no creativity. He just wants to beat me. He just wants to beat me. Okay, you went, why the 9070 XT?
Well, assuming I already went with the board upgrade and all that, I want to play it safe and make sure I'm under the budget, not over the budget. Because right now, I'm not sure if you guys have seen the prices lately. The 5070 Ti is almost $1,000 now.
Yeah, I mean, really for that price range, there's nothing else that competes with the 9070 XT. It's either really that or a 5070, which underperforms.
Most of you guys watching, you're probably going for a gaming PC build anyways. Yeah. Productivity is kind of out of the question.
You've already buried me, Arya. I'm literally out of options. I don't even know what GPU to go with. Okay, well, I guess if you're going with the 9070 XT, I have to either go with the 9070 non-XT or make the jump to the 5070 Ti. So my thought process in this is to go with a slightly slower CPU and put that money towards a faster GPU.
Okay.
I feel like that's the only way I'm gonna beat you in performance. Okay. So let's go with the 5070 Ti, but let's see what options I got.
Sounds good.
Okay, Gigabyte 5070 Ti is here. Let's see what my options are. I can go with the Eagle model, or I have a better idea.
What would that be?
Open box.
You're kidding.
Yes, sir. This one's slightly discounted. $899. This one's $900. So I'm saving about like $80 from an actual sealed packaging. This is gonna help me put you in the ground. For sure.
I'm gonna have to think of a few things.
I gotta beat you. You picked the better bundle. You picked the better bundle. So let's do it.
I'm gonna take a little gamble here and go with a bit more of a high-end case compared to a budget case. The Antec C5.
Okay.
I'm sure you've already built on it, so you should already know which case that is.
I don't remember that case.
How do you... This guy.
Maybe if I see it.
And flip or flop. I think I already had one.
Okay, I didn't build in that. I flipped the PC.
Should be somewhere around here. Ah, here it is.
Oh, yeah, I remember that case. That's a nice case.
7 fans?
7 fans? Bro. How is this even fair?
Now here's the nice part. I have the option for a 360 I/O up top.
I hate you so much. I hate you. I'm never doing this again. I'm never doing this challenge video game.
Hey, it was your idea. You wanted to do it.
Perfect.
Question, is this the black one?
Yeah, it is. It's got the black option on it.
All right.
Damn it. I was hoping this would be out of stock.
Well, it's not. Ed, you okay over there?
I'm pretending that's your face for a sec.
Why?
Because I'm not happy with how things are going. So case-wise, again, I'm out of options because I have a micro ATX motherboard. If I go full ATX, it's not gonna look good in the aesthetics department, and I gotta beat you in the aesthetics department too. Like, I'm trying to get as many points as possible. So we gotta stick with the micro ATX case. And I only have like 2 or 3 options. I definitely want something that has at least some fans in there.
Okay.
Because there is a thermal category as well. I got a Creamium thermals. Ooh, the Antec Flux M. $70 comes with 6 pre-installed fans. My only other option is the LANCool 205 mesh. That one comes with 3 pre-installed fans. Oh, that's $80. So the Antec one's actually cheaper. Okay, I made my decision. I'm going with the Antec one.
Which one? Which Antec? You don't remember the name now, do you?
No, it's a small one. So the rep told me it's around here somewhere. Supposedly there is 2 in stock, and the rep told me it's in this aisle somewhere.
Oh wait, what's that Antec right behind the P7?
This one?
No.
Oh, this one. You have an eye for things, are you? This is it, yeah. The Flux M. The M stands for I'm gonna murder you. What are we looking at for power supply?
So ideally, I want to go with the 850 watt, but if I absolutely have to, I'll go to 750. But there's one power supply I'm looking at. It's the Montec power supply. It's an 850 watt. It's fully modular too.
The Century one, right?
Montec Century.
That's a nice power supply.
Hopefully they have it in stock.
That was actually gonna be my pick too.
My luck.
Not only do they have it in stock, they have like 20,000 of them. Unbelievable.
For once they have it in stock.
Oh, was it out of stock last time?
No, every single time we do a budget build, this is never in stock. For 90 bucks as well.
Fully modular too, huh?
Yeah. The one right behind you is the one that we always end up going with.
The power spec one, yeah. All right.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm gonna end up going with.
I should have used my token for the power supply.
I mean, you still can. We still haven't confirmed everything.
No, I can't go back. There's no takesies, backsies. Once I lock it in, we lock it in. Otherwise, we're just gonna be going back and forth the entire time. So, unlike you, I commit.
Hey, I've been committing so far, so.
I mean, that doesn't leave me much options. I can go with the power spec 850. I gotta get an 850 watt. I mean, there's
I have a
no
good
way.
option for you if you want it.
No, I need no
hang on.
tips.
Right.
Don't you dare give me advice on my own channel. I'm a big boy. I can handle myself. Not only is this more difficult for me picking out the parts because you went first, but the parts are even more difficult to access because of obstacles. Like this is the sign. I don't even see the 850 watt. That's the crazy part. Oh, I know, it's here. Literally down there in the corner.
That is not Lian Li.
This is not a Lian Li. I don't know why I thought it looked like a Lian Li power supply. But I'm going with the Montec 850 bronze. So it's not the same power supply as you. Same brand, but not the same power supply. Look, 5-year warranty. I bet yours doesn't have 5-year warranty.
Let's go back and take a look.
No, I take that back. I take that back. Let's go. All right, hit me. What are you deciding on for the cooler?
So initially, I was thinking about going to air cooler, specifically the 212 Pro, which is 35 bucks. But something just came to mind. I was looking around while we were shopping, and I found AIO. For guess how much?
Don't even start with me. 50
take
bucks.
this.
50 bucks.
40. $5 more.
Get the hell out of here. No,
So-
seriously. No, seriously. The door's that way. Get the hell out of here. We're done. This contest is done.
So let's go over to the air cooler side, or not air cooler, liquid cooling side.
What AIO could possibly be
It
$40?
was here somewhere.
You're talking about a 240, right?
No, 360.
You're kidding.
Where's the pricing on this
That's
thing?
not $40. There's no way.
Here it is.
You're kidding me. $40? How? It's definitely on sale, right?
It has to be.
Oh my god. I'm so annoyed right now. I'm so freaking annoyed, dude. How are you getting these great deals?
Oh man.
It's time for the cooler.
What you got in mind?
This is the face of a defeated person. Like whatever I go with, I'm definitely gonna lose in the aesthetics. Let's just assume that, because you got a better looking case. And I know people are gonna vote for your case. So I can either go with the Hyper 212 Pro for $35,
Okay.
keep it safe, or make the upgrade to the Montec NX600, which has an extra fan. Because the way I see it, I'm gonna lose in aesthetics either way. I cannot lose to thermals. You got a 360. This is not gonna compete with a 360. It's just not. I lose out on aesthetics. I want an uglier cooler, but it's got.
Well, thermals, even thermals, you're probably gonna get smoked by that thing. So
Oh, you're confident. Are
yeah,
you?
I'm confident.
Getting a little cocky, it seems. All right, let's just. The only issue is this is. It's only $5 more. You've just been smiling the entire time we walked in here.
You weren't expecting any of that, were you?
You literally picked like 90% of the parts that I was gonna go with. The same bundle, the same GPU, the same power supply, the same storage, which I use my token. So overall, no, I am not feeling great at all about this.
Were you expecting any of that though to happen?
Yes. I mean, we've been doing Micro Center videos for what, almost a year now? So we're on the same wavelength when
That
it
is
comes
true.
to picking the right parts. So I was expecting. The young grasshopper has become the sensei in this point, and you did a really good job, by the way. Let me just say, for the record, you picked the right parts for every category. So if you win,
Honestly, I would be proud because I feel like I've taught you well.
You have. I've learned a lot, dude.
It's a win-win situation, honestly. Let's see how we do in terms of budget. If we're both gonna stay under $1,500 or if one of us is gonna lose a point.
And honestly, I feel like even the viewers have learned a lot throughout all these videos.
Yeah.
Moment of truth. What am I looking at?
First up is Arya. Let's see how he did.
I'm gonna say I'm under the budget. What do you think?
I think so too, because you got the 9070 XT and the freaking cooler for $40. There's no way you're above the budget.
Don't forget, I also got an X8 70 board as well.
True, maybe, we'll see.
That might set me over.
No, I think you're gonna be under. I'm praying you're over by like a cent so that I can take that point from you. I hate you even more.
What?
You're under by like $15.
Oh, so I can add more things.
No, you're done. We're done here. All right, now it's my turn. Who is cheaper? $34.
Yeah, but it's not an AIO. Okay, sorry.
I can't celebrate just for a little bit. The little happiness that I had. You get the pride away from me, didn't you?
Hey, don't blame me. Blame the viewers for wanting this. They're the ones that wanted. You gave them options,
No,
they chose.
you know who I'm blaming? My kindness for letting you go first. The next challenge video, I'm going first. That's only fair.
You don't look so happy at the moment.
I'm over about like $49. This day can't get any worse. What was the most expensive? Oh, it's the storage.
Your storage and then your GPU.
No, the GPU was open box. I can't believe I'm over $50, dude. That's crazy. Well, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? You know, there's still hope. There's still hope. I can rack up points in thermals, performance. What else? What else do I got?
Maybe a tiny bit of aesthetic.
Maybe people prefer the micro ATX form factor more than the full ATX. You never know. I can always rig the votes.
Okay, calm down there.
Normally I'm ecstatic walking out of a Micro Center video. Oh no!
And we had a casualty.
What more can go wrong? Honestly.
The mic is picking you up.
I'm being punished. But there is still hope for me, Arya.
Oh
There
yeah?
is still hope for me. I may have lost with the budget category, but I will make it up in the other categories. I'm not going down without a fight. Okay, well, there's only one thing left to do, Arya. Let's take the PC back to the studio, build it.
We have two PCs, not just one.
Let's take both PCs back home, build it, and see who wins. All right, we are back here at the studio with Arya. I tossed him in the back of my truck and I brought him here.
I did not consent to that at all.
You had no choice. But anyways, we did build the PCs to save you guys time. So now that we got that out of the way, here's how we're gonna do this. We are gonna score our PCs on a point-based system. Budget, aesthetics, performance, which has two tiers. One for rasterization performance and one for frame gen. Then we got temperatures, and finally, price to performance. All right, let's go ahead and rip the Band-Aid off when it comes to budget. Clearly, I was over and you were under, so
It was close.
it was not close. Let's move on to aesthetics.
Let's do it.
Now, when it comes to aesthetics, that's obviously subjective. Personally, for me, I do prefer the minimal RGB look, but not everyone has the same taste. So to make this as fair as possible, ultimately, I'll let you guys decide between my PC and Arya's PC. So I casted a poll on my Discord server, and I say we take a look at the results.
Let's do it.
Be honest, did you take a peek yesterday?
I just looked at the initial when he posted it, but I didn't look at the end result. So I don't know.
Okay.
I was looking.
All right, here we go. I literally put the poll and I just like scrolled away. I wanted to see this firsthand, even though I got a feeling who already won. 28%. That's all I got. I got 186 votes and you got 488. Like I knew you were gonna win, but I had no idea it was gonna be a landslide.
Now, you know what's gonna be surprising?
You voted for me.
I did, actually, funny
Because it
enough.
was a pity. It was a pity vote.
No,
wasn't
actually
it?
it wasn't. I'm
Why-
gonna let you know right now, this
why-
is what ruined the look for me. When I'm looking at the PC, you guys, there's one thing that stands out to me and I do not like it at all. Just the cables sticking out of the GPU.
You literally
I
built it
know.
like that. So why didn't you make it nicer?
Because that's the only cable the power supply came with that I could use.
It doesn't have single 8 pins?
It didn't have single 8
Oh,
pins,
okay.
unfortunately.
Okay. But still, I mean, it's such a minor thing.
And all that empty space, that's another big thing for me. It's like if it was a bigger GPU, then I would say sure, it looks nicer in the case, but
Makes sense, but I mean, just goes to show that people prefer more RGB than a cleaner looking system. You already got a 2-point head start. One for budget and one for aesthetics. I gotta make some points in performance, otherwise I might as well just hand the freaking channel over to you. Let's take a look at performance, okay? I feel like that's what really matters. Okay, so the next game we're gonna be testing is Cyberpunk without any upscaling technology. Unfortunately, I only have one copy of the game, so we're gonna test it on my PC first, and then we will test it on Aria's PC. And we're doing only 2560 by 1440p at the moment.
all right, let's see what settings it's putting on.
All right, so we're gonna test it with Ultra, disable upscaling, and keep everything else on default. So texture quality is gonna be high, crowd density high, field of view is maxed out, and you can see everything else here is also high and Ultra. And to keep things even more fair, we're gonna be running the in-game benchmark.
Sounds fair. I mean, it's looking good so far.
Yeah, I'm staying over 100. That's always a good sign when it comes to Cyberpunk. I mean, I do have a 5070 Ti, to be fair. Okay, my first score, 128.5. We're gonna run the benchmark 2 more times. There's always gonna be small variations between each benchmark we run, so we're gonna run it 2 more times and take the highest score and compare it against Aria's.
All right, so what do we got? We got 129 to beat?
129.92 was my highest score across 3 separate benchmarks. So
All right, let's see what we get.
let's see what you
So
got.
run the benchmark.
What do you think? You think you can beat it?
I'm gonna say it's gonna be close.
Okay, okay.
I'm gonna say maybe 125, 130 range. I mean, I was close. I did say 120 to 130 initially.
Oh, right on the money. 125.2. I still win by 4 frames on
Hey.
Cyberpunk.
4 frames, 4 frames.
Yeah. Okay, now it's time for frame gen.
All right, let's go ahead and enable FSR 4.
Episode 4, okay.
Let's leave that unbalanced. Frame gen's on, set apply, and let's run it.
Look.
I'm gonna say it's gonna be in the 200 range on average. Okay.
213.26. Here we go. Score to beat. 213. What do we got? Yeah, 240, baby. Let's go. This is a really good start for me. First game already, and I have won in both raw performance and in frame gen. I'm liking it. After Cyberpunk, we tested out Monster Hunter Wilds, which was a big mistake on my end since that game runs better on AMD GPUs. And as a result, Aria took both points for raw and upscaling. This is the longest benchmark in the history of benchmarks. It's still going. It's been 5 freaking minutes. That's crazy.
We'll see you guys in about 2 hours.
2 hours later.
Ed, you have lost.
What'd you get?
I got 97. Well, actually 98 technically.
I got cooked. Well, to be fair, you do have an advantage here.
Black Myth does favor AMD overall.
Black Myth?
Or not Black Myth.
You okay there? Ghost Recon Wildlands favors AMD.
Ghost Recon?
Close enough. So my score to beat is 154 with frame gen.
Yeah, about that. I think we beat it by a landslide.
You're kidding. How? That's like 50 frames more. Yeah, this game definitely favors AMD more, without a doubt.
Yeah. All right, what do we got next?
Black Myth Wukong. I've never played the game.
I haven't
but
either.
I have heard really good things about it. Sadly, I can only afford the benchmark tool, which is free. So we're just gonna.
All these games, and all you could afford is a benchmark.
I'm too busy playing the finals, okay? So let's start with 1440p without any frame gen. So we're gonna keep TSR on and disable frame gen. Unfortunately, you can't get rid of the resolution sampling altogether, but we can bring it down to TSR. Everything else is set to very high. Here we go. Bam! 89 FPS. Raw performance, no frame gen. Let's go, baby. The final game we tested was Black Myth Wukong. I scored 89. And Aria. All right, so the score to beat in Black Myth in 1440p without frame gen is 89.
89. We are slightly short at 85.
Yeah! Let's go, finally.
I mean, that's still good. 85 is still good.
85 is still good, but It's not better than 89. All that was left to do was the upscaling test with Black Myth to see who would take the final point for the upscaling performance. I'm not gonna lie, I was feeling confident at this point. I thought I had it in the bag. Not bad, 154 frames per second, 1440p with DLSS and frame gen enabled.
That's actually really good.
It's a very demanding game, so I'm actually happy with that score. But the question is, how will your PC do? I think we're pretty much tied at this point, because I took Cyberpunk and you took Monster Hunter. So Black Myth is gonna be the tiebreaker, essentially.
I have some sad news for you.
Go away, no way! No way! No way! No way!
We'll be right back.
Okay, so for thermals, me and Arya have agreed to run Cinebench R24 for the CPU and
For Mark, for a GPU.
for a mark for the GPU. So essentially stress testing the crap out of the components, and whoever wins the CPU thermals will get 1 point, and whoever wins the GPU thermals will get another point.
This is gonna be close because A and B tends to run pretty hot. So we'll see.
Only one way to find out. Let's run it. We'll do this for 5 minutes and we'll come back and we'll check the peak temps on both. 3, 2, 1. It's actually wild to see how much faster your CPU rendered compared to mine. Yours is almost done. That's crazy. All right, what are we looking at for peak temps for yours?
Peak temps. We got 70 degrees, 70.9.
What? 70.9.
What? I'm sorry.
You checked
Wait,
mine
wait.
without my permission? You just couldn't resist, could you?
No,
Arya?
I could not.
What do we got?
57.
No way! Yo.
You're kidding.
Yo, let's go! This freaking air cooler outperformed your AIO, your 360 AIO. What do you have?
And I went overkill. That's...
wow. Yes. Yes.
Just wow.
That's insane. What a turn of events. That's actually wild.
I didn't even expect that, to be honest.
Now let's go and run the GPU benchmark.
Right. GPU.
We are running the 2560 by 1440p benchmark.
Where's my phone mark?
And we will run this also for 5 minutes. And we will check the peak temps of both of our GPUs. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. If I win the GPU thermals, I believe we'll be officially tied, and it'll come down to price to performance.
That's gonna be interesting.
What a turn of events this has been, ladies and gents.
Honestly, when we first started this thing, I thought I had it in the bag with the specs I went with.
Same here.
But
Same exactly here.
then I looked at how your PC looked, and I'm like, okay, now you might actually have a chance with the looks. But then it's just a constant back and forth the entire time. So I don't know. We'll see.
All right, we'll run this for 5 minutes. We'll come back and we'll check the peak temps.
How's it looking?
I spoke too soon. I got a little excited. We are at 74.5 peak temps on the GPU.
I haven't checked mine yet.
That's pretty toasty.
Do I even want to look at mine? That's the better question. Because I know AMD cards are notorious for being warm at times.
61C.
You're kidding.
No. I was so close. Well, we only have one category left, which is price to performance. I say we scored at. Might as well. We came this far. Price to performance. It comes down to our final category. How do you think you did?
I'm gonna say it's gonna be really close. I'm feeling confident though.
So we're only calculating raw performance
Okay.
for 1440p, just to keep things simple and fair.
Okay.
Across the 3 games we've tested, I have gotten an average FPS of 101. I have paid $1,548.91 for my PC. So if we calculate that, we are paying $15.34 per frame. You, on the other hand, averaged 103 frames across the 3 games in 1440p raw performance, and you paid $1,484.94. So if we take that and we divide 103 frames, you're paying $14.42. We have a clear winner. It's
And it ain't you.
Okay, rub it in. Rub it in. In my defense, you did go first.
That is true.
And it was a very, very difficult challenge for me. I have learned a lot. I've had a lot of fun, actually.
It was fun. I will say
And
it was fun.
I feel like for the next challenge, it's only fair the loser goes first.
I will say though, I did have a bit of an advantage because I did check the website last minute to change a few things.
What did you just say? You were supposed to check the website.
Whoops.
We'll be right back. Get over here. If you guys enjoyed the video, feel free to toss a like, and if you want to see another challenge video with Ariel, let me know in the comment section what challenge we should do next, regardless if it's a Micro Center or not.
Let's see, what do you guys have for us?
We had a lot of fun with this one. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys.
See you.
See you in the next video.
Oh.
Jesus Christ, man. Unbelievable.